Right here I have two 9-inch bread proofing baskets. I'm gonna go ahead and open this up and show you everything it comes with. So this is everything that came inside the package. We have the two baskets themselves right here. And I just wanted to show you up close. These are made out of 100% handmade natural rattan. I also like that these are nice and smooth, not giving splinters. Each of these baskets does hold up to 2 pounds of dough. And I really like that they're chemical and odor free. Just for size reference here, this is 9 inches across here and 3.35 inches from the top to the bottom. And it does come with this lining that you can either use for the inside of your basket or you can use it as a cover while your bread is proofing. This set does come with a bread lame right here. You can see this is the main handle of it, and it does come with some extra blades in this little package, as well as a little leather case for when you do have a blade on here. You can just slip this little leather piece right on top of that. This also does come with a metal scraper, and this does have little measurements on the bottom in centimeters, and this side is just plain. This is going to be really useful for sectioning out your dough, especially when you're making something like rolls, to be able to section it out nice and evenly. And I don't think I mentioned before, but there are 4 different blades in this little bag. This also does come with one silicone basting brush. This is going to be perfect for putting butter or any type of oil or whatever you're using on top of your bread before it goes in the oven. And it does come with 8 different flouring stencils, so if you do want to design on top of your bread, I feel like there's a lot of different options in here. We have a sun, flower, a little Christmas tree, little Valentine hearts, a single heart, a little cup of coffee, and a smiley face. And we also have a little bow. So I really like those options. Now that we see everything that came inside this package, I'm gonna go ahead and use these this week for my sourdough, and I will go ahead and bring you along on that process and kind of show you what it looks like at the end. Right here, I'm using this tool to split this dough into 2 loaves. I'm just going to be using this white rice flour to coat the baskets just to make sure none of the dough sticks to them. So the way that my recipe suggested that you prepare the dough for the baskets is you keep seam side up, as you can see I'm doing right here. As you can see, this is the smooth side. I just flip it over and put the seam side up just like this. Now these are ready for the fridge while I preheat my oven. And you can see you can use this cloth to cover them instead of something like a tea cloth, so I like that option. At this point, my pan wasn't quite ready, so I went ahead and released this on some parchment paper. So at this point, you would actually use these dusting stencils. I didn't feel like I needed to do this because I already had some rice flour circles on here. I looked up some options for making some cuts in this bread based on the shape of my loaf, that is going to be a circle loaf, and I'm gonna go ahead and just place this parchment paper in the pan when I cook it. I was really happy with how easy it was to make these slits in the bread dough. I've used a regular knife in the past, and it just does not do even nearly as good as this. Here I went ahead and did the other one as well, even though I'm only going to be baking one right now. Then when I was finished with this, I went ahead and put it back in the little leather case that it comes with, which is so convenient. This is ready to go in my preheated pan. I'll show you what it looks like out of the oven. This was just so beautiful taking it straight out of the oven. I'm going to go ahead and let this cool and see what it's like cutting into it. I've let this cool for 1 hour before cutting into it, and like I said before, this just looks so nice and beautiful. You can see we have the perfect crust on top. I love that it has some of those rings from the rice flour. Let me go ahead and just cut into this. Okay, here you have it. My family loves our sourdough, not as crispy on the outside and still really nice and soft on the inside. And this is absolutely perfect. I feel like it made a huge difference. The vessel that I could actually put this in after letting it grow. I just want to show you up close what this looks like. This is very warm and soft. Honestly, I feel like it brings my sourdough bread just to the next level, having these more professional designs in here with the actual tools that you're supposed to use on sourdough bread. Overall, we're gonna get a lot of use out of this, and I can't wait to see all the creations that come using this kit.